slim intimacy, it like feels like forever since I sat down and talked to you guys. And yeah, today I have something special to say. I made some notes because I'm gonna forget a lot. I am leaving Japan soon, very soon, and I have some reasons why. So I came to Japan to practice karate. I haven't mastered it, of course. No way I could have mastered it in like 3 years, more or less. But recently, or since Corona started, I asked myself, is it worth it to stay only for karate? Some of my friends, like really good friends, they came here for the same reason and they love what they do. And they say it's worth staying in Japan to practice with really good karate masters. For sure, no problem with that, but I asked myself, is it the right path for me? Is it satisfying? Is it that what makes me truly happy? And I realized, I think especially because of Corona, that for some people it's okay to do any kind of jobs, just that they have the option to stay here to do karate. But I realized for me that's not okay. I'm not okay with any kind of job just to do karate, because the outbreak of the pandemic made practicing karate and the amount I practiced before a little bit more difficult, and gatherings became more difficult. So like all the things I enjoyed besides work like decreased a lot. Like for everyone on this planet it decreased a lot. So like, you know what I'm talking about. Being in a different country and doing a job which is not the perfect fit and not doing the thing what you came for, where's the point? And that's why I really thought for a long time what I'm going to do. And I figured out I need more. In Germany, before I came to Japan, I worked at different universities as a research assistant, and I had to think and study a lot and read a lot, and I thought back then, oh, that's not what I want to do. But now I realize sometimes you have to miss something really bad to know what you want, and I miss it a lot. I miss to use my brain. I miss to be challenged in different kind of ways. So back then I felt stuck and I thought I'm not going anywhere. Actually, now I know that was wrong and the impression was wrong. So yeah, I want to go back. I didn't drink enough today. I realized I need a job which makes me happy. Like, of course, all jobs are not nice sometimes. Sometimes you just don't want to go. It doesn't matter if you like your job or not. But at the moment, I work in an international kindergarten and my students are 1 to 10 years old. And it's more or less babysitting or having children, a lot of them at the same time, teaching them with a little teaching. This is an apple in English. I'm an English teacher. Nothing wrong with that. Really, absolutely nothing wrong with that. But it's not what I want to do. And it's not what I'm satisfied with. For me, it stopped being a challenge after like 3 to 6 months working there, because then I got the routines down. I knew everything I had to do to teach the children English. I asked myself, what now? Corona happened, so there was no not what now, because everyone was kind of stuck. I didn't have the feeling that I kept growing, learning or earning anything with this job. Like I thought that's all I can get out of it. It sounds mean, but because the kids are super cute and they give me so much energy, so it became boring pretty quick because it's just a routine. Every day the same things, more or less. And it's super important for young children to have routines. Every day the same repetition that they learn and don't forget. And I understand that. There's nothing, as I said, nothing wrong with that, but it's just not for me. I need more than telling children not to hit each other. that's what I figured out. Because of Corona, I started to look for things I can do on the side, like beside my job. I did my certification that I'm allowed to teach English as a second language. I did that great, and then I was like, okay, what I have to do now? What can I do now? I did my TOEFL test, and that did a really great job, and I got a good score. So like, okay, what now? And then I started to learn Korean. Because I fell in love with Korea January 2020, the first time I visited Seoul. It was amazing. It was like blew my mind. And not much after that, I thought that would be nice to live here someday. But I didn't thought about it much more, and then Corona happened, and it was like this dream became really a dream. For some reason it seemed out of my reach. So some of the reasons I mentioned already why I want to leave Japan, and as I said, the main reason is I'm not challenged and with my job. And I read a lot about living and leaving Japan as a foreigner on the internet and watch videos, and I felt that people understand me and the reasons I want to leave are not that stupid. So why do foreigners leave Japan? First of all, insecurity and instability because of the working visa situations. When you work as a foreigner in Japan, you have to usually renew your working visa every year. So you get your visa usually runs for a year. Sometimes companies say like, oh, we want her or him for long term, so you get a visa for 3 years, but usually it has a time limit. So that's fine, but if you want to stay long term, it gives you like an uncomfy feeling, and you don't know what happens next year and if they rehire you or hire someone else. So that's kind of a nightmare. Second, job opportunities. Especially for someone like me with my background in humanities and languages. So I studied theology and philosophy in Germany, so there's not much I can do here with these qualifications. I was lucky that I found a decent job with a decent salary, but compared to Germany, it's a joke. Honestly, I would make so much more money with my working experience and my degrees than I make here. For some people, that's a reason to go back to their countries, like when they come from countries like the US or European countries. Number 3, working environment or Japanese working environment. My boss is not Japanese, so my working environment or what they provide is more or less Western, but my colleagues, most of them are Japanese. They just have a different working mentality. If you're interested in it, I did another video, so you can check it out. I can't even find the right words. What is so different about it? It's just different. The way of thinking and doing things is so different, and we have like not conflicts, but like sometimes I think like, yeah, just do it. What are you waiting for? And they wait for instructions, more or less. But check out the other video. So one side note, in my school there is a no Japanese policy. Like, we're not allowed to speak Japanese to the children, to the colleagues, or to the parents. That's the rule. So the children get a full English learning experience. Don't hear or speak or need any Japanese in my daily life. Except I go to the supermarket and say, no thank you, I don't need the bag. That's it. What made me giving up learning Japanese even more and faster, because I just don't need it. All my friends are non-Japanese, and why that is I mentioned in the other video too, so check it out. So I don't need Japanese. I'm a diligent person and I love to study and to learn, but where's the point if I have to learn something I don't need? Even though, no, that's not gonna work. One more, point number 4 is like growing or promotions in job opportunity or job situations. Like when you work as an English teacher, like I do or most of my friends do, then you work in a company or in a school or as an ALT, and there you get a base salary and that's it. It's not increasing, it's not, you don't get promotions usually. It's just a job. Just a job. It's like, and that's fine, but not for me. There's no option for growing, doing something else. It's just the same every day. Most of these reasons are reasons for me too why I want to leave Japan, and there are, in my case, there are some more. Like, it's July, mid of July, and I was sick this year 5 times already, and this was the warning I needed, or the signal my body sent me. I needed that I really have to leave, because my body just told me, stop it, stop living like that, it makes you miserable, why are you doing that? And Okinawa makes me feel trapped, kind of. That's the reason number 2 in my case, in my personal opinion. All these statements are my personal opinion and my personal experience over the last 1.5 years. Okinawa was in the beginning like paradise. It's a subtropical island, of course it's like paradise. The ocean is beautiful and the sunsets are amazing, and the climate right now very hot and very humid, but usually really nice. So people come here for holidays all the time because it's amazing, and I understand that, but it's an island and I miss cities and big city and infrastructure and open spaces and skyscrapers so much. I just need city vibes. For me, it's freedom. I can explore and I can express myself in a city, big city, so much better than where I am now. Yeah, I think that's the last words I want to say why I'm leaving Japan and what made me leave Japan. I have a scholarship for Incheon University in Korea. Incheon is right next to Seoul, a big city, like more or less 3 million people live there, and I'm gonna start studying there in September. Wow, I'm so excited to go, but I don't have a visa yet because they didn't send out the letters with the scholarship and that I studied there yet, but usually it should be fine. So like, I have to do that as soon as the letter comes. I have to go to the embassy and fill out all the forms, and then I get my visa, but I think it's gonna be fun. They said it's fine, so my flight is in 5 weeks. What? Really, today in 5 weeks. It's crazy and I'm gonna miss it a lot. And do I regret moving to Japan? No. Never, 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 ever. Because it would make me grow as a human and make me realize what I don't want to be and what I want in my life. And I want to go back to university, and I'm so excited and so hyped about it. You can't believe it. I have so much energy. I feel so energetic. Like, I don't know in how long I haven't feel like that. I don't know. It's like so good. I can't stop smiling usually. I'm like, what? It's gonna happen, and my dream comes true. The dream I thought never gonna happen, like more or less 1.5 years ago when Corona started, and it's amazing. Yeah, I can't wait. I really can't wait to go. I'm gonna miss my friends so much, and karate so much. Don't worry, I will keep practicing karate on my own, and when Corona is over, or more or less, Seoul or Incheon is only a 2.5 hours flight to Okinawa, the same distance from Okinawa to Incheon, and Okinawa to Tokyo is the same distance, so that's not big a deal. So I could come down from time to time to show my sensei what I learned and what I practiced, and he said like, no, you did it all wrong, do it the other way. I'm going to keep practicing karate and trying maybe some new martial arts over there, or going back to Hapkido, what I did when I was younger. Who knows? I don't know yet. I don't know myself. I'm excited for the next little piece on my journey in Northeast Asia, and I'm so hyped. I hope you're gonna stick around to see my journey, how it goes, how I will do in Korea. I'm turned 33 this year, and it's like just crazy. What am I doing? But as you can see, I'm super happy, and I think that is what matters in life. That's my last words for today. I hope you enjoyed my story I shared with you. I waited for so long to share it with you guys, and I'm thankful for all nice comments or recommendations or whatever you want to say. I love you so much. See you soon. Bye.